get from there. So you have your pen and paper ready. Okay. So Mr. A, he works in a multinational company in Delhi. Okay, Delhi में एक company में काम करते हैं. Because of his job requirement, he travels. You also listen, huh? Because of his job requirement, he has to travel very often to nearby cities and towns. तो आसपास जाते रहते हैं. And the mode of transport he uses is frequently bus. Bus journey करते हैं mostly because it's very nearby cities. The first time when he was going on a bus journey, the bus met with an accident. You record? Okay. The bus met with an accident. He survived, of course, and he had a lot of injuries and somehow managed, went to the hospital, got cured, months passed, and he recovered back, joined back his job. Next trip on the bus, he has a meeting at 9 o'clock in the morning. He takes the bus at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's a 2-hour journey, but the bus tire gets punctured. He misses the meeting, he misses the order, he misses his next promotion, and he misses a lot of things in life because of that. Next bus journey, the bus meets another accident. He still survives. So here he is sitting in front of you. That's his background history before he came here. Okay? Let's talk about the other person, Mrs. B. So she works in a multinational company outside Delhi, in Chandigarh. And she also has to travel by bus. So the first time she is traveling, there's a very smart and handsome boy sitting just adjoining her seat. And this is all a history, right? Before she's coming here. And she meets that boy. The boy is handsome. She starts some discussions. The boy also starts. They start liking each other. It goes on to the extent they get married, and I don't mind, huh? So they get married, and finally they have a family, and they're a well-settled family. Next time she's traveling by bus, she meets a very smart executive with a tie suit, very smart one, and she realizes he's a CEO of a very big company in Delhi, and she introduces herself to him. The CEO also starts discussion. He's impressed by her career performance and whatever she's been doing in her career, and he offers her a very good job, a very good promotion, hike, lovely package, good role, and she accepts. So that's the background. And she joins the new company. The new company is in Delhi. So now, fortunately what happens, by chance, both of them land up in the same company in Delhi. He was already there, she joins, they're in the same office, on the same floor, just adjoining seats. This is just chance, right? This happens in our lives many times. Now, they become friends, of course, good friends with their respective families, and they start meeting with families, and they start planning trips, vacations, and so on. Now the scenario is, they have to plan a family outing, okay? And they have to decide two things for that. One, where do they want to go, and what mode of transport they want to use. Okay, whether they want to go by bus, air, train, whatever. So that's the discussion that's going to happen. So I'm going to give you a scripts, okay? And they easily decide the venue. So they want to go to Jaipur from Delhi. But they're planning a trip from Delhi to Jaipur with their families. But what is under discussion is, what mode of transport? कैसे जाएंगे? बस से जाएंगे? Train से जाएंगे? What do you think, audience? Okay, mic is anybody? Yeah. Okay, mic here. You are actually.
Air.
You should prefer air.
Air transport.
Okay. Why?
Probably because they are working in a very good MNC, so they can afford it.
Because they can afford it. Okay. Anyone else?
where they want to go. I mean, if
They're going from Delhi to Jaipur. That's decided.
then I think if they should check if the road is fine. Then probably they should go by
Bus?
different bus. It's fine.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, wonderful. So let's see whether they go by bus or air or train. And remember their background journeys. Okay, they have both independently have a different background journey. Okay, so I don't know what decision they're going to take together, but that's the script I've given them. They're reading it and then they will discuss, and in the end, let's see what happens.
कपिल ऐसे करते हैं, बस से चलते हैं क्योंकि इतने सारे लोग हैं, टब्बर है, आपका भी मेरा भी, तो फिर हम बस से जाते हैं, मजा भी आएगा रास्ते में.
No, I won't do that. You know, though we work in an MNC, but it's a funny MNC. On office work, they make me travel by bus. So, no bus.
क्यों भाई
No,
ऐसी क्या बात है?
you work in a big MNC, let's go by.
नहीं आपको कोई बस से is it आपके आबरू में फंक्शन होगा?
टक्करें लगती हैं, ऐसा होता है, ये होता है.
Say, आपको do you have travel sickness or something?
No, I don't have travel sickness. I don't want to go by bus. I had enough of buses. I just don't like it anymore.
You've just forgotten your youth and everything. Now just because you become a big executive, so air travel. सब लोग जा सकते हैं air travel.
हाँ सब जाते होंगे, मैं नहीं जाऊँगा बस. No more discussion.
छोड़ो फिर ट्रिप कोई छोड़ो, फिर जाने की जरूरत ही क्या है, छोड़ो दिल्ली में ही करते हैं.
So be it.
Wonderful. So I think they deserve a clap because they modified the script wonderfully. So keep sitting, hold on. So the actual thing is started now. Okay. So they finally decided that we'll not go anywhere because they're fighting how to go to Jaipur. Now whenever a fight happens, do you think there's somebody whose mistake is there? Okay, this is a very important question, Surna. Who is wrong when a fight happens? So there was a fight here, they decided we are not going to go to the trip at all. So who was wrong? I mean, if there is a fight, there has to be somebody's mistake. How can it be that there is a fight and nobody is wrong? Okay, any volunteers who want to answer this? Who was wrong? Okay, so I think Mike is needed there. Okay.
What is fine?
They decided that we are not going to go anywhere, you're no more friends.
You're not fighting, right?
Not physically fighting.
No, even then.
Not, it's okay, I mean, so they decided we are, so let's assume they decided that we are no more friends because of this.
No. What they were expressing was difference of opinion, not a fight.
Hey, you're a big corporate guy now, you know how to play with words, okay. Okay, any mistake? At least you believe in it, or somebody's done a mistake, or there's nobody's mistake, we're just fighting for the fun of fighting.
I believe it is ego.
Ego, okay.
1%.
Now my question is very simple. There is a fight.
Both of them.
Yes.
Both are wrong. Okay, I think we need a mic. You want to answer?
None of them is wrong.
Okay, wonderful. So I think let's note this down. We'll come back to this. So none of them is wrong. Okay. So when the fight happens at your home, remember none of us are wrong.
कोई wrong गलत कोई भी नहीं है. Past experience के हिसाब से अपना experience.
उनको बोलिए, उनको जो आपके साथ बैठे हैं. ये यहाँ जब भी लड़ाई होगी.
अपने past experience के हिसाब से सारे के सारे अपने.
Wonderful. So remember this. मैं आपके साथ जो बैठे हैं लेडी उनको बोल रहा हूँ कि जब भी कभी लड़ाई होगी किसी की गलती नहीं है.
कोई भी गलती है.
Wonderful. Okay. Anybody else? Situations अलग. कितने समझदार हैं हम सब. Situation.
It's either like one person is wrong, either one of them, or both of them are wrong, or nobody is wrong, but it's a very vicious cycle that, people start fighting and then it's like the thing goes on. So it's very important for, either one of them to kind of let it go.
Okay. So
For your own happiness. You
Okay.
should kind of like let it go, I think.
And that's a very intellectual answer actually. It will take me some time to understand it.
In simple words, it's like none of them is wrong. It's
None of them
difference
is
of
wrong.
opinion.
Okay, just add a little bit here. None of them is, and note this down, none of them is ever wrong. Okay, whenever there is a fight, none of them is wrong. Now I'll tell you, the same scenario happens every day in your family. or in your office, or while you're commuting, you're driving. Does it happen or no? Yeah? And what do you say? None of them is wrong? So what do you say? The other person is wrong. And that's where you lose your happiness. So when you come together as a family, this is by chance that you're together as a family, you have 4 or 5 family members together. Somebody is saying, okay, let's go for the book launch. So the other person says, we'll go half an hour late. Why to go so early? Who's wrong? And you have a fight there. Who's wrong? None of them. Because all of you have your background journeys. You have gone through those journeys. You don't remember those journeys. That's a different fact. But you've all gone through those. Not only in this birth, maybe in previous births also. Okay, so you've all gone through that. And because of that, you are behaving the way you're behaving. So none of you are wrong ever. Okay, mark that. And whenever you have the next fight, remember that none of you are wrong. It's that, I mean, it's a fact that we got to improve. We got to always improve. Let's say my kids have not kept their things in their place, let's say, and I don't like it. So who is wrong? None of them. We got to still teach them, but we have to remember that we cannot be angry because they are not wrong. Okay, so that's Happiness Unlimited for you. Thank you so much, Kapil. Thank you.